Hickenlooper addressed thousands of teachers at Civic Center Park minutes ago as they continue to push state lawmakers to make education funding a priority. The governor congratulated the teachers on making their voices heard. He says lawmakers are working to put money back into education the state borrowed during the Great Recession. Our Tori Mason's at that rally in Civic Center Park right now. Let's go to her. And this is a big emotional day, Tori.
It is, Alan, and after I got done talking with some frustrated drivers who got caught up in the traffic of that march, I learned that a lot of people had the same idea about what they think this march is for: salary. Now, you could ask any teacher here and they'll tell you they're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, but that's not the only thing this march is about.
This is fighting to get our students the funding that they deserve.
The Colorado Education Association says schools are underfunded by over $800 million, and per pupil spending is well below the national average. Despite those numbers, many onlookers think paychecks are the reason behind all these demonstrations. New data came out stating Colorado teacher pay is ranked 31st in the nation, not 46 like previously reported. It has some wondering if teachers have a false sense of entitlement. What teachers want lawmakers and taxpayers to understand is this fight isn't about teacher funding, it's about student funding.
I grew up in Parker. I teach in Aurora. I've traveled some, but what I see in what my education was and my experience in elementary school, middle school, high school, my kids don't see that. And you know, we talk about poverty, we talk about community, we talk about all these things that affect how kids grow up. Why aren't we making it a balanced field in our schools? We can't change what happens on the street, but we definitely can change the environment we have in our schools.
Now, Governor Hickenlooper told teachers he shares their frustration and says that they deserve to live in the community where they work. Now, he promised to continue working to get more funding. Now, what teachers want to know is how he's going to do that. We're live at the Capitol. Tori Mason covering Colorado First.
Interesting point, Tori. A lot of teachers talk about the difficulty in paying for a house in their own community. Even though DPS canceled classes today, one big event still underway downtown. This is the district's annual Shakespeare Festival. Copter 4 spotted thousands of kids near the Denver Center for the Performing Arts this morning. About 5,000 kids of all ages participate in that celebration of the Bard. And even with the protests, the district and students said that show must go on. We are talking with those students about the protests, what they're telling us about their teachers, starting at 5 o'clock this evening right here on CBS 4. We have